Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I'm Dr. Nik Nikam. We are watching a NNN talk show, which is being live video streamed to YouTube and also Google Plus. And we would also like you to visit our Facebook page, which is the Nik Nikam Network, where we keep you abreast of what's happening in and around the Houston area and from around the world. Today, we are talking to Dr. Yuvraj Kapadia, who is a hypnotherapist. He's from Bangalore, India, and next to him is Satish Verma, who has been instrumental in bringing Dr. Kapadia. So, Dr. Kapadia, let's talk about the different levels of programs that you are going to be having this month.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, the entire curriculum is a 5-module curriculum.
Yeah.
Which spans a total of 26 days.
I see.
Of which, on this trip, I am proposing to do a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3. That's a total of 12 days.
I see, yeah.
The level 1 is 2 days. It pretty much covers an understanding of how the mind works, how communication happens, and how do you hypnotize other people who are willing to be hypnotized.
Yeah.
And how do you get into the trance state on your own, which
I
is
see.
level 1 module.
Level 1, yeah.
And then as you move into level 2, from level 2 onwards.
So what kind of people can enroll into these programs?
For level 1,
yeah.
Anybody who understands the language.
I see, yeah.
So anybody who is good with cognition and with the language can learn hypnotherapy because it's a language of the mind. That's not a problem. Yeah. We don't have a prerequisite necessity.
I see.
So level 1 is a very broad spectrum. Level 2 onwards is normally recommended for people who wish to look at this as a therapeutic tool to resolve issues, and also for people who are on a very deep self quest to understand who they are. And from level 2 is where we start techniques on diagnosis, how to get to the root cause of an issue, because at the end of the day, if there is a symptom or if there is a problem, there is always a cause. And that cause lies somewhere across time and space. So that's where techniques come in, how to get to that time and space, what is the cause, how do you heal it, how do you sort that out, and how do you bring that vitality back to the present so that the present is fit and fine.
See, sometimes they say this, some of the causes maybe way back to childhood and all this.
Yeah,
I mean, how do we reverse those years and years of negative programming?
Yeah. So that's because you're looking at time linearly.
Yes.
But the moment you are in a trance, you are timeless.
I see.
So once you are timeless, it's completely possible to go back in real time to those moments when you picked up all those negative programmings and unwind it there, which is exactly what trance work is all about.
It's almost like reprogramming the computers.
That's right. So it's tracing the neuro pathway that is not working too well back to time and space to where it started, rectify it there, and the product here and now is fine.
That's fascinating. Okay, what's the next level we are talking about?
So level 2 then of course gets you into understanding dreams, stages of development, how at different stages as a child grows up, the different sets of psychological and sociological attributes that happen. Because when those states are left incomplete, then when you grow up, there's a psychological tendency to go back to try and fill that state.
I see.
And that's how, for example, even though you may be now 40 years old, the moment you have a hostile boss who stares you down into the eyes, from within you start shaking like a 5-year-old, because that experience in childhood is not fully complete. You haven't grown out of it. So when those triggers come, you go right back to childhood. And the same thing happens in other relationships as well. So that's another part of it, examining stages of development. And then having understood that, how do we triangulate and sort that out? So today, as the adult of today, I have this little part of me that is stuck in childhood with my dad. So getting into a hypnodrama in trance, making it real, getting the issue sorted out between dad and the child. Child is at peace, dad is gone, child integrates into the adult. Now I can look into the boss' eyes. Boss tries to look me down and I just very calmly sit and say, yeah, continue, it's fine. And nothing happens to my heart and my legs don't shake. And then the boss starts to change. Because there is a peculiar dynamic between him and me. So now since my legs don't shake, staring is no good. So then he starts talking, saying, maybe we need to talk. Yeah, let's talk.
How long will that something like transformation or something like that would take?
Yeah, so this is a 5-day teaching program.
Yeah.
But in actual reality, this is a 1 hour session.
I see.
And we get so many people from different walks of life who come just for this.
I see.
Just for the ability to handle their boss better.
I see.
Or to even go up on a stage and face people and talk. Fears. So getting you out of any fear is a half an hour job. And people live with so many fears. Like the commonest fear in the world is the fear of public speaking.
That's right, yeah.
People are petrified of speaking
Even me
in public.
too.
Even me. Yeah. Like I used to never before, like I was scared to come on stage and speak.
Yeah.
But now that fear is gone.
Radio shows.
That's fascinating. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a Triple N talk show. I'm Dr. Nik Nikam. We are talking about hypnosis program, which is going to be happening here in Houston area. And my special guest is Dr. Yuvraj Kapadia, and the person next to him is Satish Verma, my friend who has been instrumental in bringing Dr. Kapadia to Houston. And so that was level 2. And what's the next level?
And then level 3 is the family system fully.
I see.
So it takes you back into understanding family dynamics, your equation with your parents, dysfunctional families, functional families, and how in those growing up years very often lies the seed of many things in your life.
I see, yeah.
And how do you unwind that? So it pretty much covers everything right till the womb of the mother.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's when we take a break after level 3, because beyond that, when we move into 4 and 5, then we are moving a little bit into regression and deeper levels, going beyond the body into more altered states of consciousness.
So the level 2 and level 3, what kind of population it is geared to?
To whom is it geared towards?
Yeah.
Well, again, for somebody who wants to do this for self-development, to perhaps get a much better grip on relationships in the family, relationships at workplace, getting free from fears and phobias, and learning techniques to handle your own aches and pains in the body.
Yeah.
So there are several things you learn which with your own hypnosis you can remove aches and pains in the body. For the therapeutic population, this is of course intended to give them a very sharp focused tool to get people into an altered state to find the cause and reverse the effect.
That's fascinating. Satish, maybe you can talk about where people can get more information and,
Yes,
and
I
some
have
of the
with me.
dates and locations of these programs.
Okay, level 1 is from 9th April to 10th April.
Yeah.
It starts 9 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m. And for level 2, we have from April 12 to April 16. Also starts in India House.
I see, yeah.
Morning 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day.
I see.
Then we have level 3, which is from 18th April to 22nd April 2016 in India House. So that's each, like for level 1 is 2 days, level 2 and 3 are 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And all in India House is 8888 West Belford, Houston, Texas 77031. Anybody can call me at 832-545-2114. And you asked me before, what is Ahem Life about?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Okay, Ahem Life is a non-charitable organization, which
Yeah.
was purely formed by my wife to help women who are staying at home, housewife, who can make some product or do some business to help them, because I've been selling my product to mostly multi-chain stores.
Yeah.
So we formed this company to help mostly housewives.
I see.
But I have added more for different kind of categories where I can help anyone.
I see. Yeah.
So when I heard about ECA, when I heard about hypnosis, I found it very interesting, because after I experienced it, before even I was a non-believer, like a common ignorant like somebody else. But since I've learned this, so I feel like that everybody should try this. So I bought this is the first time Dr. Yuvraj is in Houston.
Yeah.
So he has given me the franchise for US and Canada to promote this, so that every common man can benefit out of it.
That's fascinating. Dr. Kapadia,
Yes.
do the people who go through stage 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, do they get any kind of formal certificate, something like that?
Yes, of course. Our curriculum is endorsed by the International Medical and Dental Hypnotherapy Association, which is in the USA, and which automatically then gives you a professional standing that's good enough to take this up as a career by itself. The institutional curriculum, the number of hours and the training modality pretty much matches the best international standards in the world in the field. And we've been accredited by them for nearly 6 years now.
Yes. So do they get like a
Yes, there is a certification
print
process.
material
There
and
is printed material.
yeah.
They have to intern after they finish the 5 levels. There is a certain case submission that they do,
I see.
and then they get a final certificate to go out there and practice.
That's fascinating. Satish, you have a website?
Yes, we have a website. It's called ahamlife.com, which has all the information about the company. Or you can email at ahamlife@gmail.com for any kind of information.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's for it right now, and I'm Dr. Nik Nikam, and we have been talking about hypnosis, a training program which is going to be happening at India House, that is 8888 West Belfort, starting from
9th.
April 9th up to April 22nd. Is that right? And
right.
you know, you can contact Satish Verma or you visit the website. And our special guests have been Dr. Yuvraj Kapadia and Satish Verma. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure talking
Thank
to
you, sir.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
looking
Doc.
forward to this
Absolutely.
your
Thank you for your time.
comprehensive and extensive hypnosis program.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen, and we'll be back next week. Thank you.
Great.